Hey guys, it's Jessie. Welcome to my channel. I'm going to Florida this weekend, and so I thought I would show you what's in my travel makeup bag and what are the essentials that I take with me when I travel. I always am a chronic overpacker. I try so hard to be minimal and it just doesn't happen. I end up taking way more stuff than I need, especially if I'm going for a short weekend. That seems to always turn into enough stuff to go away for 3 weeks. I was a Girl Scout, you know, always be prepared. I want to be prepared for anything, flood, fire, famine. I want to be ready. Normally if I'm going away just for a quick weekend, I can throw like the bare essentials into a bag and be fine. But this trip I'm actually going to be gone almost 5 days and I have a bunch of different things going on. I'm going to my friend's baby shower. I'm going to be visiting with my family. And I'm going to be hanging out with some friends of mine at the beach and some other places, and I don't even know really what we're going to be doing. So I'm going to be bringing a wide variety of stuff just because I have so many different things going on. So if I'm going away for just a weekend and I know I'm not going to be wearing a lot of makeup, but I want to just bring some bare essentials, I have this Benefit little travel makeup bag. It's really dirty because I've had this thing for a really long time. I think I've had this for like 15 or 16 years. It's held up that long, which shows you how awesome it is. But it has just a little like brush space and just some space for the makeup. So if I'm bringing like one foundation, one of everything, this is a perfect little bag. Since this is a longer trip and I've got a whole bunch of stuff going on, I'm going to be taking 2 bags. The first is this one. This is clear, plastic zip up bag, which I love. And then I also have this little silver zip up bag, which is great too. So I usually put all my makeup stuff in this one, and then I put all my toiletries and everything else miscellaneous in this one. So I'll start with this one. What I've got in here, of course, I have my comb for my bangs. My bangs always look good. I've got a leave because I get a lot of headaches and I never know when I'm going to get a headache, so I always want to be prepared for that. I love getting these little plastic containers from Target. I get these every time I go on a trip. This has my Peter Thomas Roth anti-aging cleansing gel in it, and this one has my shampoo. I do usually put these in a Ziploc bag if I'm flying because I have had them explode before or just the lid come loose, and there is nothing worse than having shampoo or gel or soap or anything explode in your luggage and get over everything. I've had that happen a couple times and it's literally the worst feeling in the entire world. Try to avoid that. For my hair, of course, I saw this hack on, I think Pinterest probably years and years ago, where they took ponytail holders and put them on a little carabiner. I thought that was genius. I always love having extra hair ties because my hair is so thick and I pop hair ties all the time, so you can never have enough hair ties. Let's see, I've got my Mario Badescu eye cream, don't leave home without it. My Mario Badescu honey moisturizer. Tweezers, my favorite Dr. Bronner magic soap, and then I've got Band-Aids because I'm probably one of the clumsiest people in the world, and I get blisters really easily, so you don't want to be without Band-Aids if you get a blister. Oh, it's the worst. Okay, I've got my toothbrush and my little travel case. And I love getting the little travel size toothpastes from Target so that I can carry this in my carry-on. If you have a full size, you can't take a full size in your carry-on. I've had my toothpaste confiscated before and that sucks. And then whenever I place an order from Sephora or Ulta or anywhere online that offers little samples, I always get little samples because I think those are awesome to travel with. Right now I have the Fresh Vitamin Nectar Vibrancy Boosting Face Mask, which I'm going to take with me because that might be nice to do one night. I have the Fresh Soy Face Cleanser, which is awesome. And I have the Tatcha Pure One Step Camellia Cleansing Oil. I always throw those in there because whether I use them or not, they don't take up hardly any space. They're tiny. And then the other thing that I always get from Sephora and Ulta for samples is perfumes because they're awesome for traveling. I have the Philosophy Truthful perfume. I have my Terry Mugler Angel perfume, and then I have the MAC Creme de Nude perfume, which is my new favorite. I've been wearing this a lot lately. I only have the little sample. I probably should get the full size because I really like it. And 3 perfumes might seem a little excessive, but they're tiny and a couple sprays uses them up. And I don't know, I like having different scents ready. I might be doing different things. I don't know. I want to be prepared. Then I have my little facial razor, which I use every single day. And then I have the Mint Pear Collagen serum that I'm taking with me. I love little samples and little travel size things, which is one of the things I love about Ipsy, because I can just throw them in this little bag and I can take them with me. I can try new things if I want to. I can decide if I like it. I don't know. I just love that. So next, when I travel, I like to take facial wipes with me. Usually to remove my makeup, I use a wipe and then I use my Bioderma micellar water. The micellar water is kind of a bitch to travel with, so I just take the wipes when I travel. These are the Kirkland Signature Daily Facial Towelettes. These are my absolute favorite. I used the Neutrogena ones for probably 15 years, and then I just discovered these a couple months ago, and I actually like them even more. And they're so much cheaper. I can't believe all the money that I spent on the Neutrogena ones, which are like $6 a pack. This for like, I think 8 packs of them, it's so many that I can't even, it takes me months to use it, is I think like $8 or $10. It's crazy. They're so cheap. They're amazing. Try them. I always bring some jewelry when I travel and then I never end up wearing it. So I've really cut back on the jewelry that I take. Usually I'll bring like 1 pair of earrings that'll go with everything, maybe a couple necklaces, you know, a couple rings. I don't know. I never end up wearing jewelry, but I always take it and it always travels with me, and I always put it in this little bag that I've had forever. Okay, for makeup, for foundation, I usually only bring one. I use whatever is like my favorite and what's easy to travel with that I'm using at that time. This trip, I'm actually going to take 2. I'm going to take my L'Oreal Infallible and I'm going to take my Dermacol, because I really like this week, and it's so little and it's easy to throw in, and if I want something fuller coverage, if I'm going out at night or when I go to the baby shower, I don't know how I'm going to be feeling, so I like to have options. Those are my 2 favorites right now. I'm going to take my Tarte Maracuja oil with me to use with that Dermacol foundation, because that is the way I like it. For primer, I'm going to take 1 primer, and I'm taking this one because it's literally in the smallest container that I have. This is the Makeup Forever Step 1 Skin Equalizer primer. I'm also getting to the bottom of this, so it's going with. For concealer, you know I can't live without my Tarte Shape Tape, so of course that's coming with me. For powder, I don't really like traveling with translucent powder. First of all, it's just big and bulky, the containers that mine are in, and also it's just messy, and I feel like anything that could make a mess probably will make a mess for me, so I'll just leave it at home. I take my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish, which is a good all-purpose powder, and that usually does the trick. Let's see, I've got my little pencil sharpener. I do like to take my Clinique Chubby Stick with me when I travel because it's a really easy way to contour. And then I also have my Benefit Hoola Bronzer, which I also never leave home without. I've got my Beauty Blender, which I need to clean before I leave. I have this little tiny Z palette, which I like to stick just like my basics. I have my MAC Emphasize powder, I have my Anastasia Beverly Hills Banana powder, and then I have an Ofra blush, and I have a Makeup Geek blush, and this has me covered on like pink tones and kind of orangey coral tones, so that sort of covers everything that I might need while I am gone. I love this little highlight trio because I like anything that has multiple colors in one nice little compact container. So that's going with. I'm not bringing any fake lashes because it's South Florida and that's just too high maintenance for South Florida, but I am going to take my L'Oreal Voluminous Carbon Black Mascara and my MAC Giga Black Extended Play Mascara. Okay, here's the part where I am a little extra. These are all the eye pencils that I'm taking with me. I just got some new ColourPop gel eyeliners and I really love them. And so I don't know what I'm gonna be feeling. It's springtime, and so I don't know. I just want to play with them and bring them with me, and I might use them, I might not. I'm only taking one liquid eyeliner, and that is my Kat Von D. I have my Ardency In Modster liner, which is my favorite black liner. And then I'm taking the MAC Costa Riche because, I mean, why not? I've got my Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Definer. I've got 3 lip liners. This covers like oranges, pinks, and nudes. I mean, they're little. They go in that bag. Not a big deal. I've got my travel size Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. This is a must, of course. I also have a little MAC Fix Plus container, travel size container, which sometimes I alternate those out. And then here's the other way that I am extra. So when it comes to lipstick, I don't know, I like traveling with lots of lipstick. Is that so wrong? I've got 2 of the new lippy sticks that I just got from ColourPop. They're nice springtime colors, and I don't know, I might feel like wearing them. Then I've got a Colored Rain. I couldn't choose. I wanted to bring a red lipstick just in case, but I couldn't decide which one. So I'm going to bring both the Morphe and the Ciate one. They're completely different reds, okay? They're completely different shades. This one is a little darker. This one's a little bit brighter, corally. They're completely different. And then I have a Colored Rain, kind of pinky purpley color. And then I have my Tarte Rosé, which is a nice pink nude. And of course for lip balm, I have my EOS little blackberry lip balm, which is shaped in the perfect nipple. I love these. This is like my 3rd or 4th one that I've gone through. I'm obsessed with lip balm because I have ridiculously dry lips. So I apply lip balm on myself probably like 10 to 15 times a day. I used to be obsessed with Carmex, but it dried out really quickly. And I don't know, there's so many new things on the market. I use the Course Lip Butter. I'll probably end up bringing one of those with me also. I have the Smith's Rosebud lip balm, which I really like also. But these I feel like are just really cute. And I don't like sticking my finger into something, which is why I really like these, is because you can just go whoop, whoop, and it's on. For brushes, I have this awesome Morphe case. It just opens up, your brushes just sit in there, easy to travel with, easy to throw in your suitcase. You don't even have to put it in your carry-on because you don't have to worry about anything happening to it. This thing is like hard as a rock. As far as eyeshadows, I usually travel with just one palette. Generally, I take my Z palette, which has all my, MAC, Makeup Geek, my little individual shadow palette, shadow pans. But since I have fallen in love with the Morphe 35R this week, and since that just came and that's new, I am going to be taking that with me. Hank jumped up on my lap when I started filming this, but he only got halfway up and then he fell back down. And the Morphe palette was sitting a little close to the edge of the table and he took that with him. I almost had a heart attack. It hit the ground. I've had this happen before with a Morphe palette where it hit the ground and one of the shadows exploded. The palette was never the same. But prayers were answered and my Morphe palette lives. Thank God. Okay, and that's it. I'm sure I'll find more things to throw in last minute because I just can't help myself, but that's it for now. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in my next video.